race, so clearly a bit of a collision going down on the gravel there.
So Pugliese, Christian Dan...
Vitama doesn't need a second invitation, does he?
Yeah.
Who's down to 2:01s.
And that lead 4 is on Vitama there as well to take second place.
Now, and he set the fastest lap of the race, a 2:03.5. Really didn't anticipate the other riders just completely chopping the front end of his formation flying, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Across Morelli had to check up there. He's lost a big place there to Mitani. That was a
51 of Perdana Moto3 and into second place.
Such a weird line to go into. It's cambered as well, isn't it? And very, very...
Pulling underneath the paintwork. And it still is Veda
ramming up the inside into turn 8. This is where we saw Benyat Fernandez and
the back straight then from first gear up through the gearbox to
Danish still been pushed back.
Oh, just hear that KTM yowl, isn't that incredible?
And it's Uriarte. The giant wall is a big chicane. Flick back onto you, isn't it? As they cross the line this time. So 7 laps.
You can hear the engine.
Yeah, absolutely screaming, isn't it?
These things reverse very quickly, don't they? You go from, you know, absolutely fighting for grip here, feeling just where the limit is. Looking up the inside of Brian Uriarte. Dropping down the corkscrew in first gear, then a very quick change first to second to third. It's right up again then, doesn't it? Veda Vitama up the inside of Gonzalez, and he's made good use of that middle of the third row start. Springs are broken up a little bit at the front.
Pretty decent for him, making up the background as Hakim Danish goes back into third. As they've tumbled into the gravel, what a shame. Rider in 6th position, that's where he started on the grid today. Singapong, Benyat Fernandez being one of them, it is. And I think you've actually got Pugliese. It's the same top 5 that we had yesterday.
Not them at all, does it? Okay, we're back live now.
Oh, someone's down in the background.
Those 4 have got a bit of an advantage, haven't they? Still Veda Vitama.
Gonzalez hasn't actually been on the podium since Uriarte Danish. Gonzalez in 4th position.
The pace, they qualified 1, 2, 3, and it'll be an interesting battle for the lead now.
Yeah, down to Yaroslav Karpushin.
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting to see now. I wonder whether Gonzalez, Jr., Benyat Fernandez.
Instant between Benyat and Christian to be reviewed after the...
Disappeared because Carter's dragged them back into contention.
Gonzalez just going a bit wide and significantly slower than what we were yesterday. Yesterday running 2:02 off.
No, that's right. And Gonzalez picked up the inside line.
That's the line they come then. And Carter Thompson's 0.6 of a second back. A bit of an error really from Morelli, just going that far inside. Difference in line choices.
Brilliant.
Just 40 odd. Oh,
look
as
at
we
that.
see.
That's different.
Yeah, you see different line choices of
Vitama, the number 13 of Hakim Danish, pulls out alongside the 5th.
Christian Daniel go down. It's such an inviting corner.
To 6th. Pick up the slipstream. Head tucked down, crawl
a little bit back to 8th position there then. He's now behind
out onto
still in command, Peter. Where is right now? It's all downhill from this moment. To go officially well beyond half race distance now as we come into turns 12 and 13. This is where fastest rider of the race to the gravel. That's motorbike racing for.
You're on board with Brian Uriarte.
Martinez has crashed out as well, unfortunately. Big shame.
To 4th through this incredibly fast left-hander into 3rd place. Marco looking not serious. Starting position. They go down the corkscrew again. With Uriarte just second. Oh, very slight because the slipstream clutch close. And Benyat Fernandez, as I say, he doesn't come off the back of the grid today. And of course,
they will be hopefully back out tomorrow, and we'll see the best of them there. Got a great start up into 8th position from 10th. That first lap was in line.
And we can see that number 70, Christian Daniel, has got going again. And it still is Veda Vitama, the number 13 of Hakim Danish.
Second, but he was 4th last time out in Austria.
Up through the gearbox to 6th. Pick up the slipstream with them.
Gonzalez hasn't actually been on the...
Yowl, isn't that incredible? here. These guys have got the pace. They qualified 1, 2, 3.
Flick back onto the right, and now it's all downhill from this moment. Down to the gravel there.
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting.
He's screaming, isn't it, as we come into turns 12. Does he?
Yeah.
Instant between Benya and Chris.
Feeling just where the limit is. You're on board with Brian Uriarte.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, then a very quick change, first to second to third to fourth through this incredible...
Completely chopping the front end of his bike off.
No, that's right, and Gonzalez, middle of the third row starting position. They go down the corkscrew.
Place there to Mitani. That was a bit of an error, really, from Morel. Dinish goes back into third.
And Benyat Fernandez, as I say,
well, isn't it? And very, very odd. Oh,
look
as
at
we
that.
see
That's different.
On the grid today. Singapore got a great start up into 8th position. Saw Benyat Fernandez and Christian Daniel go down. Such an in-5 that we had yesterday in the race at the moment. Carter Top still been pushed back a little bit, back to 8th position there.
Still Veda Patama over Brian Uriarte, Hakim Danish.
And it's Uriarte still in command, Peter, at 4th position.
Yeah.
So, 7 laps to go, officially well beyond. This is through the left-hand sweepers there to finish the lap. We come across the line for the first.
Very quickly, don't they? You go from,
fastest rider of the race to the gravel.
On to the start and finish straight to complete lap 1.
There's
Brian Uriarte.
Martinez has crashed out as well, and
as they flick it right, and they're only sitting up now, getting on the brakes, scrubbing off that up the inside of Gonzalez and into 3rd place. Mark
Day yesterday running 202s down to 201s.
Things are broken up a little bit at the front with Uriarte just second.
0.6 of a second back now, and he set the fastest lap of the race. Well, that was well on the way in. All riders conscious.
And he was
choices. Just the formation flying, isn't it?
Right at the back of the field.
Here's what happened to him and Benyat. We might see.
Pulls out alongside the 51 of Brian Uriarte and into 2nd place. And an aggressive, superb aggressive move from him then to pass Veda. Head tucked down, crawling underneath the paintwork.
Podium since Mugello race 1, where he was
out onto the back straight then from 1st gear. And it'd be interesting to see if Mitani, Morbidelli and Co can go. Just hear that, Katie. To see now, I wonder whether Gonzalez, Fatima and Uriarte can break away.
13, this is where the giant wall is, a big chicane to be reviewed after the race, so clearly a bit of a collision going down.
You can hear the engine.
Yes, absolutely. Just going a bit wide, and there Patama doesn't need a second invitation.
Really fast left-hander, absolutely fighting for grip here. Picked up the inside line on Patama there as well to take 2nd place. Again, dropping down the corkscrew firstly,
just going that far inside. He really didn't anticipate the other riders.
He doesn't come off the back of the grid today, and of course he's made good use of that.
Yeah, you see different line choices, and wow, Morelli had to check up there. He's lost a big from 10th. That first lap was pretty decent for him, making up the background as Hakim inviting corner. Such a weird line to go into. It's cambered as well. The rider in 6th position. That's where he started then. He's now behind Ramid up the inside into turn 8. This is where we...
Gonzalez,
and you've actually got Pugliese. It's the same top. Where is Danish? Danish.
And those 4 have got a bit of an advantage, haven't they?
Half race distance now. Time. Patama, Uriarte, Danish, Gonzalez in. That's motorbike racing for you, isn't it? They cross the line this time.
And Uriarte can break a
patch yesterday, so he will have to take that one as we see Christian to be reviewed after the race. So clearly a bit of a collision. Really relish here after 3 non-scores in 2 weekends. Just going a bit wide, and there Patama doesn't need a second. It's really broken up. Christian Daniel off the back of it now in a relative.
Gonzalez picked up the inside line on Patama there as well to take 3rd.
Just seeing the back of shot there, Keeler's made another mistake running over the edge of the curve. Just going that far inside. He really didn't anticipate the other riders.
Last lap. Let's see what he does this time around. And the 83 of Aro.
Yeah, you see different line choices, and wow, Morelli had to check up there. He's lost a big...
He didn't do that yesterday. Yeah, he was right. This was where he really started to put
an inviting corner.